what's up, man? It's your boy Derek Brent here of Strike7Sports.com. Today I have some new news concerning the Green Bay Packers, and that involves the wide receiver Davante Adams. So, after a month ago, the talks were that the Green Bay Packers and Davante Adams were coming in and were at the finish line on an extension. But now those talks have broken off, according to the day's reports. I'm going to go ahead and read this article I got from NFL.com. Title of it is Davante Adams, Packers at odds after breaking off long-term extension talks. Written by Nick Shook of NFL.com, around the NFL. After failing to mend even some of the fence shared with Aaron Rodgers, it appears the Packers' attempt to build a bridge to a future with his number one receiver has also stalled. The Packers and Davante Adams have broken off long-term contract extension talks. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reported per sources informed of the situation. The two sides have been negotiating a deal for months, but have reached a bad place, Rappaport added. This is far from the first time two given parties were unable to reach an agreement on an extension before an existing deal expires. But this news is significant because of what preceded it. Rodgers hasn't been happy with Packers management for months now, and with his top teammate now displeased with the same group of front office executives, Adams' representation and the Packers have also stopped communicating. With these two results in mind, it would seem the Packers might want to reconsider their negotiating tactics. Adams' representation has been working behind the scenes to strike a deal, but proposals from the Packers have not acknowledged Adams as the highest paid receiver in the NFL. Rappaport reported, as the league leader in touchdown receptions, 18, and fifth best receiver in terms of yards last season, Adams has a pretty strong case to be paid as such. At 28 years old, there is no better time than to cash in for Adams, and he has statistics and the game tape to justify such a payday. All right, I'm just cut it off from right there. All right, so there you have it. Adams and the Packers have broken off contract talks on an extension, as this has so many layers to it. Aaron Rodgers is unhappy. Rodgers recently turned down a deal that would have made him the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL. Made him the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. He clearly turned that deal down. Wasn't happy with that. It's not about money with Aaron Rodgers. It's about respect. Davante is not his favorite target in the passing game. Davante Adams turned down the deal. They had broken up the contract talks. I won't be surprised. This is not hyperbole at all. I'm just stating this could be legitimate. I wouldn't be surprised if Rodgers gets traded and takes Davante Adams along with him. Plain and simple, man. Green Bay could go from, this is not an overreaction or anything like that, because I still believe they have a good football team, but Green Bay could go from one of the best teams in the NFL to among one of the worst if both of these guys leave the franchise. It's just plain and simple. It's never been done before, per se, but Rodgers can go to Denver and possibly take Davante Adams along with him. It can happen. It can happen. And we wrote about this. I wrote about this about a month ago. Same time around last month, about Aaron Rodgers' ability of possibly not being there affect Davante Adams' future in Green Bay. We just wrote about this last year, and I'm just going to read a quote from what Adams said to the Bleacher Report at the time. That's the plan, man. Adams told Graham Matthews of Bleacher Report, I am not planning on going anywhere. In 2020, Adams had one of the best seasons of his career when he finished fifth in the league in receiving yards, 1374, and number one in touchdowns by a wide receiver, 18. He's also going into the last year of a deal that will pay him $12.25 million in base salary. Despite what is occurring in between Rodgers and the Patriots front office, Adam remains committed to Green Bay. The plan is only piece of it. Piece of it though, he added. Obviously, obviously, the quarterback situation helps it, but the stars got to align across the board as far as contractually. We'll figure out all that stuff and let it happen. I'll be at training camp, like I said, regardless of where we're going to play the season, and we'll see how all of that pans out. So, you know, it just it's a it's a dicey situation, man. It is. Rodgers at this time he had plans of being in Green Bay in the long run, but now those plans have stalled due to, I guess, from what I'm gathering is the Packers don't view Adams as the league highest paid wide receiver. They don't. They don't plan on paying him. They don't plan on paying him number one wide receiver money. You know. Let me see. He's 28 years old, and this could be the possibility his last big payday. He's 28 years old, later 20s, going into his 30s. You probably want to see another. Never. Chances are, you probably will never see another payday like this again. And to keep that going, he needs to have an elite quarterback, or quarterback that's good enough that will allow him to get those paydays. He's probably This probably is the final payday he's going to get. Big payday he's going to get. He probably has one more after this. It won't be on that level. It won't be a Michael Thomas like deal. His last deal when he get into his 30s. But you can't blame him for breaking off the talks. With a lot of, they don't view him as the organization don't view him as a number one wide receiver being paid like a number one wide receiver, so you break off the talks. And Aaron Rodgers, along with this, is playing a part in that. But this is another situation we got to keep an eye on during training camp as the season progresses. If those talks will pick up once the season starts around. But anyway, man, that's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel about this situation. If you're a Packer fan out there, do you believe that Davante Adams will get a new deal before by the time the season starts around, or do you think that he will be leaving Green Bay along with Aaron Rodgers whenever that day comes? Also in the description box below, check out strike7sports.com for latest content on NFL, the NBA, and much more. Have a blessed day. Peace.